The details of this story are still developing, but here is what we know tonight. Authorities in Kansas say a man opened fire today outside of a Jewish community center and nearby Jewish retirement community. 3 people are confirmed dead. Officials have just identified the suspect as 73-year-old Frazier Glenn Cross Jr. He is now in police custody. Though still early in the investigation, police say the acts of violence could be a hate crime, with the Holy Week just beginning.
We're investigating as a criminal act. We haven't ruled out anything. I don't want to say the terrorism word, but you know, this is again three hours into it. It's only wise and prudent. We use every resource we have. The FBI has been our faithful partners for many, many years.
Now, authorities say Cross Jr. is not from Kansas and was arrested at a nearby school. He reportedly yelled Heil Hitler after being taken into custody. And we learned just moments ago Cross does have a history. According to NBC News, he's a former Ku Klux Klan leader with a history of anti-Semitism and racism. He's known to the Southern Poverty Law Center under several aliases, including Glenn Miller and Frazier Glenn Miller. The SPLC is a civil rights organization that tracks hate groups. Officials say he's reportedly the former Grand Dragon of the Carolina Knights of the KKK. Tonight, Robert Lowry spoke with local leaders of the Jewish community for reaction to today's shooting. He's live in Dayton getting answers about what they feel needs to happen to stop the violence.
Well, it certainly came as a shock to people right here in the Miami Valley after hearing about that tragic shooting out in Kansas. Now, with tomorrow being the Passover, they're telling me that the victims and the families will certainly be in the thoughts and prayers during tomorrow's events. 3 are dead and 2 injured after a shooting outside 2 Jewish facilities in Kansas. It brings a tragic note to communities around the Miami Valley preparing for a major event.
It's especially disheartening that it happened right before our Jewish holiday of Passover, which basically is a joyous, serious holiday, but it's celebrating the freedom of slavery and bondage.
Beth ADELMAN with the Jewish Federation of Dayton says it was heartbreaking to learn of the news out of Overland Park near Kansas City. Police say a man in his 70s opened fire near 2 facilities. Tonight, an investigation is underway to find if the shooting was motivated by hate after statements the suspect made during his arrest.
Shotgun that was involved. We are exploring the possibility that a handgun was involved in shooting at the 2 persons that he missed.
How do you stop something like this from happening in this day and age?
I think in terms of anti-Semitism, it's a lot of education. And I think the education needs to start with grade school children so they understand about the hatred and hate crimes.
Police suspect the timing of the shooting a day before Passover could also have motivated the suspect. Come Monday, ADELMAN says those involved will be a priority in services.
Our prayers, obviously, and our sympathies will be with the families of the victims in Kansas. And I know we'll be talking about it at our Seders tomorrow evening.
ADELMAN also telling me that the Jewish Federation right here in Dayton often goes to school speaking about this subject. They say it's usually the best idea when talking to these kids to hit on the matter of anti-Semitism and the problems it can create. Reporting live, Robert Lowry, 2 News, working for you.